Hey guys, my name is Inflex, and this is going to be another Illustrator tutorial. The purpose of this is to answer Tyler Harney's awesome comment that he left in the previous Illustrator tutorial of doing a 3D image in Illustrator, also using Pathfinder. And so thank you, Tyler, for leaving that comment, and hopefully this video answers what you were looking for. So let's get right into it. Alrighty. To start us off, we're going to go ahead and build a hexagon. So we're going to go ahead and get that up to size. I chose a tan-ish peach color beforehand to sort of mimic what the color is in the actual 3D model that we have for our reference. And so here I'm sort of just building up a plan of how I should do some things. So I decided in turn to I decided just to turn the hexagon around. So I found that putting it at about 330 degrees works really well. So it's a good vertical. The vertexes are both north and south, so that's nice. So I go ahead and take the pen tool, and I'm just sort of mimicking the shape. And so for this shape, we're doing the bottom right-hand corner 3D model. Just for this tutorial, if you would like me to, I can go back and do all of them. I just did the few. So here I'm sort of, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just sort of playing around with it. And so I just finished the shape. And so what makes this really easy is that you can copy and paste all of them. So you can see that there's 5 blank spaces in the actual 3D model. So I'm going to copy and paste this to where there's 5 of these shapes on my hexagon. And I gave it a black outline so I can see it on top of the hexagon, so I know where I am. So I'm going to go ahead and copy here. Alright. Copy it again. And I'm going to take 2 this time just to make it quicker. And I'm going to copy 2 above. So now we have 5 different shapes. And I'm just resizing. If you need to resize, that's perfectly fine. Just highlight all of them so it just stays symmetrical. So I'm going to unlock the hexagon layer, and I'm going to select everything, all the shapes and everything. I'm going to open up Pathfinder, and then I'm going to do -front. So that'll give me this one shape with the pieces cut out. And so that's a really key thing in this tutorial, is that you're going to keep using the -front for the top portion that you'll see coming up next, like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pen tool, and I'm going to do the same thing. Is I'm just going to mimic the shapes, and I'm trying to get it perfect here, but you really, like, it's definitely not perfect. If you can make it perfect, I mean, good on you. I just did this as a quick tutorial because I promised someone I would do this over the weekend. So I'm still just mimicking the shapes with the pen tool. And then at this point, I realized that it might be just easier to copy and paste the shape and just adjust it with the direct selection tool, the white cursor. I apologize for that. So I copy and paste it here. I'm just going to shrink it down so that it just flows along. And you can see that the sides, the slanted sides, are not going to be as equal. So you have to go in with the direct selection tool. You can hit A, that's what I do, or you can just go manually click it. And so how I copied that was I held Alt. In case you don't know this, I held Alt, and I'm moving the figure to the left side, and I'm just eyeballing it to where I think it should be. And so I'm just resizing after I copy and paste it. I'm moving the anchor points with the direct selection tool after I copy and paste it. And so how I'm moving the anchor points is I'm holding Shift while I am moving it. So I'm just holding shift so it goes in a straight line, so a straight vertical line as I move it. And so as we come to our fourth shape, if you look on the picture, the model that we already have for our reference, there is a triangle for the last little bit. So we're going to go ahead and take the hexagon tool. I thought about using the pen tool, but we're actually going to use the hexagon tool. So we're going to click once, and I'm just narrowing it down so I don't have to zoom out. And so I'm changing it to 3 sides. I'm going to go ahead and enlarge it here, and go ahead and put it to 90 degrees so it's flat on the right side. And we're just going to go ahead and place it in the shape. This is a little bit bigger than what is used in the shape, but this is fine for the tutorial. So we're going to copy that, all 4 of those pieces. We're going to go right click, transform, and then reflect. I like to preview it, but we're just like, that doesn't really matter. We're going to hit the copy button after we select vertical, a vertical reflection. And so we're going to select the right side. I'm just resizing and placing to make it more perfect. You might not have to do this if you do it right on the first try, but I don't know why I'm doing that, because I know it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and unlock the hexagon in the background, and we're gonna minus front all of those shapes. So now we have what looks to be the basis for the 3D model. And so in Illustrator, there is a 3D model effect. So we're going to go to 3D, and we're going to go extrude and bevel. And so you can hit the preview button, and it'll just show you what you're doing to the shape, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to narrow down how thick the shape is. I think I just accidentally did Control Z. I hit enter there. If you hit enter, then it goes away. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. I narrowed it down to 20 points for the depth, because I just thought it worked well. But you notice as you try to place it, how it is in the photo, that the lighting is still off. So in a second here, I'll show you how to fix that. But I'm just still messing around with the angle of the shape. So go ahead and go to more options down at the bottom. And we're going to change the lighting on the picture. So now you can see that the sides are way darker than what they used to be, which is how they are in the photo. That's really nice. I thought I would have to manually go change it in like Photoshop or something, but it turned out to be just fine. And yeah. Oh wait, there's one more step. So we're gonna add a drop shadow to the shape. So we're gonna go to Effect and then Drop Shadow, or Effect, Stylize, and then Drop Shadow. And I'm gonna take off the offsets because it's really annoying. So actually, it looks like I move it down a little bit based on how the picture looks. So I'm going to turn the opacity down to 50%, and I'm going to make it blur a little bit more, so it's a little bit smoother transition. And yeah, there we go. That would be it. It's definitely not perfect, as you can see in the line there. But thank you guys for watching. And I really appreciate it. If you guys have any more tutorials for me to try out for you guys, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching.